In 1440, a German goldsmith named Johannes Gutenberg built a machine, a printing press. And within 50 years, the number of books in Europe exploded from about 30,000 to over 9 million. Knowledge became accessible to normal people for the first time ever. Now, I want you to think about something. What if I told you that right now in your lifetime, there is a second Gutenberg moment happening? Except this time, the press prints money.
Let me give you some numbers, and I want you to really feel these numbers, not just hear them. In 2025, YouTube generated over $40 billion in advertising revenue alone. $40 billion. That is more than the entire global music recording industry. That is more than most Hollywood box office years combined. That is a media empire that didn't exist 20 years ago. But here's the part that makes this different from every other money machine in history. YouTube shares the money, not with shareholders, not with Wall Street, with you. Through the YouTube Partner Program, YouTube has paid creators more than $70 billion. $70 billion to regular people. People with cameras, people with ideas, people with a bedroom and an internet connection. And this is happening inside a creator economy that is now projected to reach $234 billion globally in 2026. This is not a trend. This is not a bubble. This is a new economy. And the remarkable thing? Most people still don't see it. Now, let me show you what this actually looks like in real life. Because one of the biggest lies about YouTube is that only the famous ones make money. Let's start at the top. Mr. Beast. You've probably seen his videos, the insane challenges, the enormous giveaways, the production that looks like a Hollywood movie. What most people don't know is that Mr. Beast didn't just build a YouTube channel. He built a business empire. Hundreds of millions of dollars in annual revenue driven by YouTube-fueled media and product lines. He started by posting videos from a bedroom in Greenville, North Carolina. Nobody watched for years. Then there's Ryan Kashi. He started reviewing toys on YouTube when he was 3 years old. By the time Ryan was 9, his channel had generated tens of millions of dollars in a single year. And like Nastya, a Russian-American girl who started filming herself as a toddler, she became one of the most watched children's creators on the planet, with hundreds of millions of subscribers globally and merchandise deals spanning multiple continents. Now, do you need to become Mr. Beast or Ryan Kaji to make real money on YouTube? No, you absolutely do not. Here's what the middle of the pyramid looks like. A channel with 100,000 subscribers, which sounds like a lot but really isn't in 2025, can earn somewhere between $2,000 and $8,000 per month just from ads. That is a full-time income. For a lot of the world, that's a very comfortable full-time income. And here's the part people never talk about. Small channels, 10,000 subscribers, still learning, still growing. They can already be earning $200 to $800 per month. That's not life-changing money by itself. But here's the question nobody is asking. What does $500 a month mean if it's coming from something you built, from your ideas, from a platform that keeps paying you even while you sleep? Okay, so how does the money actually work? Let me break this down in a way that nobody ever explains clearly. First, ad revenue. YouTube runs ads on your videos. Advertisers pay YouTube. YouTube keeps 45%. And you keep 55%. The amount you earn per 1,000 views, called your RPM, can range anywhere from $2 to $15 depending on your niche. Finance, business, investing, technology, these niches earn at the top of that range because the advertisers in these spaces, banks, software companies, investment platforms, they pay more to reach your audience. This is why a finance channel with 50,000 subscribers can out-earn a gaming channel with 500,000. It's not about the size of the audience, it's about the value of the audience. But here's where it gets really interesting. Ad revenue is just the beginning. On top of ads, creators earn through brand deals, companies that pay you directly to mention their product. A mid-sized YouTube channel can command $5,000 to $25,000 per sponsored video. Digital products, courses, ebooks, templates, things you make once and sell forever. Memberships. Your audience pays you monthly for exclusive access. Channel memberships, Patreon, private communities. The most successful YouTubers aren't making one stream of income. They're building a 5-lane highway of revenue, all from one platform, all from their knowledge, their voice, and their ideas. I know what some of you are thinking. Isn't it too late? Isn't YouTube already saturated? All the good niches are taken, right? Let me challenge that idea directly. YouTube has over 2.5 billion logged in users every single month. 2.5 billion people watching videos every single month. And here's something that data shows us very clearly. The demand for knowledge on YouTube is growing, not shrinking. People want to understand money. They want to understand investing, business, financial freedom. They want to understand the economy that's shifting around them in real time. And AI tools have completely changed the game for new creators. Script writing, video editing, thumbnail design, research, things that used to take a professional team can now be done by one person in a fraction of the time. The barrier to entry has never been lower. The audience has never been bigger. The earning potential has never been higher. And yet, most people are still watching from the sidelines. The question is, why? Before I answer that, I want to ask you something. Have you ever, even for a second, thought about starting a YouTube channel? What topic would you start a channel about? Drop it in the comments right now. I'm reading every single one because what I'm about to tell you changes everything about that question. Here's what nobody talks about in the creator economy conversation. It's not really about the algorithm. It's not about equipment. It's not about lighting or editing software or finding the perfect niche. The number one reason people never start is fear, dressed up as logic. It shows up as, I'm not an expert yet. It shows up as, my camera isn't good enough. It shows up as, let me wait until I know more. But here's the truth. The creators who win on YouTube are not the most talented people. They are not the most educated people. They are not the most polished. They are the people who decided to start before they felt ready. Mr. Beast posted hundreds of videos that barely anyone watched for years. He didn't wait until the conditions were perfect. And here's something even more important. When you share genuine knowledge and genuine experience, people feel it. Authenticity compounds on YouTube the same way interest compounds in a savings account. The first video is for 10 people. The 10th video is for 100. The 100th video is for someone who changes your life. And the cost of starting? A smartphone, an internet connection, and the decision to press record. I want to leave you with something that I hope you remember. We're living through a very specific moment in economic history. For most of human history, wealth was built through land, then through factories, then through institutions, banks, corporations, media companies. And in every one of those eras, the average person was on the outside, working for the system, not owning a piece of it. YouTube changed that equation. For the first time in history, a person with knowledge and consistency and a camera can build a global audience, generate real income, and own 100% of what they create. Not a franchise, not a license, yours. YouTube is not a lottery ticket. It will not make you rich overnight. It will not replace work with magic, but it might be the most accessible financial infrastructure ever built for regular people. The question that the creator economy is asking every single one of us right now in 2025 is simple. Are you building something? Or are you just watching other people build? The press is running. What are you going to print?